Good morning. I'm Hudayfa. Today's question is simple. Whose script are you living? Whose script are you operating on? Whose plan have you bought for your life? Most of us go all through our lives without asking ourselves that question. Whose script am I living? My confidence level. Whose script am I living in that aspect? Who told me I'm this diminished person and I begin to act like it? Who told me I was lazy and I begin to act lazy? Whose script have you accepted of yourself? Who told you were average looking? Who told you that you were not as smart as the rest of them? Who told you what you could acquire and what you could achieve? All of these are areas in which we've bought scripts. We've bought other people's story. So I think the first part of today is asking ourselves, whose script have we bought? The way we act, how we act, is simply because of the script that we've bought. Perhaps your mom treated you a certain way, treated you very well, and so you always thought that you were a very good person because of your relationship with your mom. You bought that script and you've carried that confidence out throughout your life. But what about the person who didn't have that experience? They bought another script. They bought another script that they perhaps weren't good enough. So they carry that throughout their life. And it's not another person's, it's my experience that it's not another person's fault for the script that they give you. What do I mean by that? It's not another person's fault for the script that they hand over to you. All throughout life, our interactions, people are giving you scripts. When you meet someone, right? They want to give you a script because they see you as a certain person. They see you as a person of this complexion or this color or these looks and this stature, of this health, of this. So they automatically, as humans, we give each person that we see a script. Oh, he's that type of person. So then we begin to deal with that person immediately through that script. But it's up to you to accept a script. Remember that. That's the most important lesson for today, that it is up to each of us to accept the scripts that we're living. If someone wants to treat you like you're subpar or you're not enough or you're not intelligent, they can begin to treat you like that. But it's up to you to respond and react that way. It doesn't matter if the entire world saw you a certain way. It's up to you to accept that script. Now, granted, it's very hard when the entire world is treating you a certain way. I understand that. But leadership, self-leadership and self-maturity is accepting the script that only you create. Because here's the problem. If you never go through this task of asking yourselves, what script am I living? Have I defined it myself or have I accepted it? Right? Until you do that as an adult, then you are, by default, living someone else's script that they handed you. What do I mean by that? I am saying that if you don't define all areas of your life what you want and stamp your approval on it, and then begin to act in that way, begin to pursue things in that way, then you will inevitably be working on somebody else's script of yourself. So your job and your relationships and your everything in your life is based on someone's script, someone's creation. So it's up to us to be the initial creators. And initial creation means that you set a plan of what you want your life to be from this day forth. You set a plan and you say, this is what I create. This is what I pursue. And as soon as there's a saying, it says, as soon as you try something, the world goes into chaos. As soon as you try something new, you always experience chaos. I believe that that's the world reacting to your decision. Let's say you lived a certain lifestyle all your life and just one day you said, that's it. I want to live a different life. I want to live a different life. I'm a different person. Every encounter that you have thereafter will then question your new decision. And it's up to you to decide that this is my life. This is my life, or you continue to accept the scripts that this world has given you. So I want you to ask yourself today, whose script have I been given? And in that regard, then you define your own script. The first rule of maturity is to be your own first creator. Please do not go another day without specifying what your own script is, what your own creation is. And then you throw away any other script that's not working for you. If you've been in a relationship for a long time and you don't like the way this person's treating you, then you must throw away the script or stop complaining. Because indeed, God has given each of us the power of what? Each of us is given the power of choice. And this power of choice is simply the power to choose your own script. So let's start today together and say, I'm going to pencil out one area of my life where I will redefine it and I will live in accordance to my own script. Because this is what I realized. You don't have to change your entire life at one point. But if you decide on one thing, and you say, this is the script that I create for myself in this area, it may be health, right? It may be career, it may be anything. Once you decide that this is my creation and this is my choice, that I'm pursuing this, then what I've learned is then you can go to other areas of your life and apply those things. There's a saying by Socrates, or it was a story. It says a man was on a voyage to the top of a mountain or something like that, and he was asked. And he asked another man, how do I get to the top of Mount Olympus? And the man said, make sure every step you take is in the direction of Mount Olympus. That's simple. When you create a script for yourself, make sure that every step that you take is in that direction. And anybody else's map might lead you somewhere else. So if you know your destination, then make sure every step that you take is in that direction. Thank you. I'm Hudayfa. I hope this is helpful. And again, I want you to start today off by saying, what is my script number one in any area of my life? How have I accepted to live? And then I want you to redefine it. How would I want to live in this area? And I want you to take every step in that direction. I'm not a teacher, but I am a sharer, and I am on this voyage myself. So I would like for you to come along with me. Let's create. Let's be our first creators, our own first creators. Okay, have a nice day.